We're here in front of my new house that's under construction that's modeled after a Maybach house built in 1915. For the first time, I can show you a conceptual landscape plan and look at a few things going on in the construction here. And we're on a historic street in Fresno called Christmas Tree Lane. We'll show you some Christmas decorations and get into the spirit. We're going to the most well-lit house on Christmas Tree Lane, which might give you a headache, but if you feel like getting a headache, keep watching the video. At the end of the video, I've got some good gift ideas for you and some discounts available. Boy, isn't that festive? A Christmas skeleton, huh? Oh, look at Santa in the tree. That's a beautiful eucalyptus. I'm John Valentino, president of John and Bob's, and Chip Valentino is here today. Looking clean and fluffy. He just got groomed. What do you think, Chip? A Christmas skeleton. All the board and batten has been painted. That's the Carolina Gull, Benjamin Moore color. That's around the whole house. And then under it will be the stucco. The stucco part is going to be a mission style stucco, which I have a sample of here, which I for some reason broke. You can see it's missing a corner of it. The stucco part has burnished, it's burnished, and so it'll have some modeling to it, probably a little more than this sample shows. That'll be the final finish on all the part that looks like stucco right now. And then the fence, which we'll show you on the plan, will have a lot of this material also. Some of the same materials that we're using for the house will be in the fence so that the fence looks like an extension of the house. What is my favorite? Chip, what's my favorite part of Christmas? I'm anticipating that my favorite part this year will be my first Christmas opening our gifts with our two grandsons early Christmas morning. In other Christmases, they've traveled out of town to other relatives' house, so that will be my favorite part this year. We needed a support here, so we design this support system that's actually flat dragon's breath, which I think we're going to use for the arbor. The arbor will be metal and wood. This is the front door, and as you can see, as opposed to last time, now we have sheetrock, and we have the beginning of a ceiling. The ceiling is an interesting material that came from a sawmill in California that was torn down. The sawmill was built in the early 1900s, and this old growth redwood was used. So it went from this look, which is what it looked like when it was taken off the building, to this look, which is what we're using to put on the ceiling. You can see the original nail holes, and then we're going to use some kind of oil type finish on it to give it just a little more character than it has currently. What we've done over the last 30 or 40 years is, from our nursery, I usually take about 5 or 6 real trees into the house and we put lights on them. A lot of times it's a redwood or some kind of pine. We've gotten to where it's just my wife and I now. Usually I just take 1 or 2 trees now. But yeah, we end up with a real live Christmas tree or more than one. As soon as the ceiling is complete, we've got the flooring going in right behind it, and as soon as the flooring's in, we're ready to put the kitchen cabinets in. They're mostly built. With the water on it, it's more like what it looks like. This is a sample of the kitchen cabinets, which is a dramatic kind of Asian red, which will be in the main kitchen. There's a prep kitchen that'll be all white, but the main kitchen has this color. Possibly on the front door also, we're contemplating that. And then the walnut flooring, which is in the living room and the dining room and the master bedroom and a few of the rooms like that. You'll see on the landscape plan has a nice courtyard here with 4 trees shading it. We only were able to build the upstairs by telling my wife she'd never have to come up here because she doesn't want to have stairs anymore. Our current house has stairs. This is my office, one of the nicest guest rooms, which has a beautiful view out to Christmas Tree Lane. This has a sample of the coverings that are going to go around all the windows in the house. That's just a mock-up. The master bedroom, it has these French doors which come out onto an area that leads to the main circulation of the backyard, which we'll look at on the landscape plan. Oh, I like those. I'm a fan of pink flamingos. When my daughter was 3, we took her to the zoo and showed her pink flamingos. She said, you know, they're not actually pink, they're peach. And so we've been quoting that famous peach flamingo line since she was 3. You think those are peach? Yeah, even those are kind of peach colored, huh? So this is laid out just the way we're standing. We're standing in the house right about here, and the family room has these big double doors that goes out into an arbor that will be like an additional room. The main street where we'll show you the Christmas decorations is right along here. Then the front is separated from the back with some type of permanent fencing that will look like the same architecture of the house. So either that burnished plaster or perhaps the board and batten. It creates a courtyard off of our living room where Chip can look out this window out into this courtyard and through. We're going to have a break in the wall with just metal so you can see out to the street, because Chip likes to look out to the street. And then this wall continues, and this is the main pedestrian entrance which goes to the front door. There's a little seating area, and this has the circulation all the way around that connects to front parking. Okay, so let's go see the crazy one. Oh wow, look at that, Chip. Whoa! You can't even tell there's a house there, huh? Look at that, it's Mickey Mouse. This definitely wins for the most lights. Just inside of this wall that separates the front from the back will be a lap pool that's only 8 feet wide and 75 feet long. We're attempting to make it look like both a lap pool and a water feature. This area then is a courtyard area. We're redesigning this right now off of the 2 French doors of the guest bedroom and the master bedroom, and it's going to lead to like a mountain hot spring, but it's going to look more like a whirlpool bathtub probably, but it'd be a combination of those two. It's going to be a little more secluded than it shows here, and then that continues with another little seating area with pots, and then that wraps around and goes to this right here is the existing guest house that we've kind of tied into the new house. This is like the first step where we've done a conceptual plan. We're looking at this carefully, evaluating it, making some changes here and there, but this gives you a sense of what the landscape/garden will look like and how we're going to create what we hope are special spaces, and how the whole thing ties together in terms of circulation. I never get gardening gifts because I think they figure I have all the gardening paraphernalia I want. Sometimes I have received books that are related to famous landscapes, and a great book that I like, it's a historical book that I've referred to in a lot of our videos, is Gardens Are for People, which captures kind of the essence of what I think landscaping should be about, and that's by Thomas Church. So for good gardening gifts, obviously I'm a fan of our own products, and we have some gift packages that are set up for people of different gardening tastes, like, you know, a general gardening gift package, and there's one for tomato growers, and they all have different ones of our products depending on what they're for. Some have some pruning shears and some gardening gloves and small gardening tools. It makes a great gift for a gardener. The other thing that makes a lot of sense this time of year is we have a really good indoor fertilizer called Optimize Plus, and it's a granular product that is excellent on indoor plants of all types. This is a pretty nice view, huh? I don't know where I put it. So we're going to do a donation.
I like it.
Right into the donation. Can you, if you're in a car, can you reach that?
No, what we do is we stand here.
Oh.
And then we
Oh, I see.
dump it in.
Okay, can you do, I'm going to put another 5 in then. Can you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, this is good. I'll make it 10. I don't have 5. Okay. There's
Thank
my.
you very much.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you.
It didn't come out.
So Chip and I just walked up and down Christmas Tree Lane, and we got so much into the spirit that we're going to make it 10% off of everything on our website, not just the Christmas gift packages, but also every other item, whatever you want to buy, 10% off this Christmas. So Chip and I did a little different video for you here. Hopefully you enjoyed it and that you have a very beautiful and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we will see you soon with more interesting videos about our work in gardening and landscaping.
What's in front of your house right now?
It's the Santa with the elves. Really nicely done.